Today's complex, distributed organisations often suffer from the same problems over and over again. Constant firefighting, complaints from clients, pressure from the top, cost-driven management, organisational silos, a lack of vision, and little time for innovation. To break the cycle, an intelligent organisation must learn to listen to its front line. These are the people who have the deep understanding of what's stopping the organisation from exceeding client expectations and who can challenge the internal status quo. Delivery teams in Capgemini have built a framework of foundations which allow the organisation to deal with problems effectively and in a scientific way on a daily basis. These are the Capgemini Lean Foundations. Frontline teams are closest to the client. These are the people who get the most unfiltered and direct feedback from the client day after day. They need help to turn this feedback into improvements, which is why the basic building block of the Capgemini operations meeting framework is the daily stand-up meeting. The purpose of the daily stand-up is to manage operations in an action-oriented way on a daily basis. Activities are shared, progress is challenged, issues are raised and actions clarified. The daily stand-up meeting is supported by visual boards and fosters dialogue within the frontline team around the work in progress, the operational metrics and the continuous improvement actions. Thanks to the daily stand-up meeting, the team leader and team members are always all on the same page regarding what needs to be done to meet production objectives and the blockers or issues that they need to escalate to improve. Any issues that can't be cleared at team level are raised by the team leader during the daily debrief session with his peers and the next level manager to enable quick joint decision making. In a distributed delivery situation, the daily debrief provides an effective way of connecting distributed teams so that end-to-end delivery is fully coordinated in a no-shore spirit. The weekly operations meeting helps the manager embed the measure to improve spirit by reviewing the consolidated operational KPIs dashboard from the past week and by tracking continuous improvement actions. Problems that are quick to resolve are simply given an owner. But for complex issues, the A3 thinking approach is triggered, sponsored by the manager that must commit to implementing the potential improvement. A3 thinking is a scientific approach used to structure, analyze, and resolve issues' root causes. It ensures that facts from the front line, rather than opinions from managers, drive root cause analysis, supported by coaching and constructive challenging from the manager. Embedding a rigorous continuous improvement approach at every layer in the organization allows the development of an intelligent company of problem solvers, able to deal with issues rather than complaining to each other, and to move from firefighting to a proactive mindset in a sustainable way. Capgemini's ability to improve its operations through lean does not just come from A3 thinking, it also comes from embedding improvements as standard practices. The maturity of the organization increases through the adoption and regular challenge of these standard practices. Standard operating procedures are developed to ensure that best practices are used widely in the organization, and a network of subject matter experts regularly updates the standards based on feedback from the front line. This is a highly pragmatic approach driven by the front line in order to make their daily life easier. It's not a new folder of procedures to sit on a shelf. Capgemini's employees are at the heart of these new ways of working. Their skills and the right matching of these skills with client demand are key for delivering the right quality along the entire value stream in a timely way. The skills matrix makes visible the gap between the existing skill set and future client requirements. Once the gap is visible, an upskilling or cross-skilling plan can be built to bridge it. This is a great way of ensuring a consistent level of service, particularly when capacity requirements are variable over time. The Capgemini Lean Foundations contain some basic organizational principles that clarify everyone's role and responsibilities in a clear organization, providing clear line of sight for the flow of value to the customer and removing any obstacles to this value flow. What does all this mean for Capgemini as a whole? The Capgemini Lean Foundations represent a journey towards a mindset and new ways of working at all levels in the organization, which foster dialogue and coaching, develop problem-solving capabilities, ensure that production is managed proactively on a daily basis, and which standardize. To make continuous improvement sustainable and become a continuously successful organization, Capgemini is developing 1. A deep understanding of its foundations, 2. An internal capability to improve its foundations on a regular basis, listening to the front line, and 3. A network of capable and intelligent knowledge workers who are proud to work in a continuously evolving environment, because this is not a revolution, it's just a constant evolution.